Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and today's the last day of my one palette for a week series. In case you missed the first few days, just know they'll be linked down below for you guys. But if you are not interested or curious, this week I rocked the brown sugar palette and I had so much fun using this boring brown basic palette. You know what? These are the best boring brown shades I've ever seen. I personally believe that the brown sugar palette is definitely the most underrated palette Colourpop has. That they picked for this palette are just perfection. You could literally use every single shade, which is what I did today, and come out with a very, very, very beautiful and intense eye look. And I am absolutely loving today's look. This is actually the third attempt at this look because when I sat down this morning to create this look for you guys, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I didn't want to do anything like repeated from earlier this week, and I just wanted to really challenge myself. And the first two times that I tried to create a look like this, I kind of failed. It didn't work out. It didn't look good. And so then I finally got to a point where I came up with this look and I absolutely love the way that it looks. I'm very happy that my theory that using every shade in this palette will come out with a cohesive look, and in my mind I feel like that really did happen today. I will also say that at the beginning of the tutorial you'll notice that one of my eyes is already finished. I did do that one off camera because by the time I got to the third attempt here I was very tired and my back just needed to like rest, and I just needed to like sit back, relax, and create a look. So that's how I was able to create this look today, with a little bit of relaxation. But just know I did do one eye off of camera, and I usually like to film both eyes, but you know, I figured you guys would forgive me for this time. I don't know how you feel about that. Do you like it when YouTubers film both eyes, or do you only prefer one, or does it matter? You know, just let me know in the comments what you feel about that. I personally like it when they do both eyes, just so that I don't have to like rewatch everything all over again. And not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just I feel like my brain retains the steps a little bit better if I'm able to see it happen twice. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So like I mentioned, for today's look I obviously used every single shade in the palette, and it didn't quite start off like that. I just had something in mind, and then by the time I got halfway done I figured I only have like 3 colors left to use, so why not put them all on my eyes today? And that's how I got this look. So I don't have any more babbling. Let's just get right into this. Yes! So as usual, I'm going to start by priming my eyelids. I am using again that Little Essence I Heart Stage primer to do that. First color I'm going to go into is henna, and I did not set my eyeshadow primer because I am going to press henna onto the eyelid, and I wanted this to be as intense as possible. So as you could see, I packed it on slowly but surely, and I also just kept this on the eyelid, avoiding the crease area. Now I'm going to go into Jamocha on a standard fluffy brush, and I am going to be placing this color into the crease. This was again something that I slowly but surely built up to its full intensity. Then I went in with Chalk, and I took a very small Makeup Geek crease brush and I placed this right where that first color and my crease color meet, just to give it a little bit of warmth in there and sort of defined that crease. And then I took my previous brush and blended it all out. Then I took a little bit of amber on that same little crease brush and I gently put this right where that Jamocha color was, just to add the tiniest bit of warmth to this look. Then I took a little bit of chai on a big fluffy brush and I basically just placed this right underneath that brow bone right there. Then I picked up a little bit of ginger on a very small flat brush, and I did wet my brush for this because I wanted it to be as intense as possible. I also kind of wanted to do semi-cut crease, but I didn't want it to be as harsh as like a regular cut crease. So that's why I wet my brush, because I wanted this color to basically cut out the eyelid there. And as you could see, it packs on really, really nice on top of that really dark shade. Then I went in with Sauteed, and I did place this right where that light ginger color meets, and I sort of blended this out towards the edge of my eye here. And then I picked up a little bit of henna and just patted that on the outer edge to give it that beautiful gradient blended out look. You honestly can skip eyeliner, but I felt like this needed some eyeliner, so I just took my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner and lined the top, and then I gave myself the tiniest little baby wing. Then of course I took a black eyeliner and I tight lined, as well as lined the waterline, and I did bring that liner pretty far down. Then I took Sorel and I basically blended that until it was super duper smoky and super dark. Then I went in with Auburn and I took that same little flat shader brush that I used for the other two foiled shadows, and I packed this in the innermost part of my eye, and oh my gosh, that color is just so beautiful, and I think it looks amazing on the lower lash line. I also tried to pack that color in the inner corner, but it didn't look as bright as I wanted it to, so I just layered that ginger color on top. Of course, last but not least, I went in with a ton of mascara. And that's all I've got for you guys today, so hopefully you enjoyed this month's one palette for a week. I had so much fun, and I am so glad that I started the year off with this palette because I absolutely love this palette. This is the palette that lives on my vanity because I literally love every shade that's in there, and I could literally change up the shade combinations every day, and I don't think anybody would realize that it came from like a small basic brown eyeshadow palette. So I love that. Don't you just love that? That's so great. I think that's great in my opinion, okay? If you're curious on my lips, today I am wearing this BUXOM little lip gloss here in the shade Sandy. I wanted to do something as bare as possible since today's eye look is so crazy bold for me that just a simple lip gloss would, you know, do it right. So yeah. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. That'll work.